Alright, well, I gotta film this. Aerospace Yellow Gazelle. It's actually a gazelle, but we used to call them gazelles. It's actually a tank buster. American Eurocopter. Used to be Aerospace Yellow. Wow, it goes back a while. Very fast. Use these to chase the super boats around now because the only thing fast enough. These do about 175 miles an hour, I do believe. Pretty cool. Except the blades turn backwards and everybody else. French are backwards. It's in nice shape. This one's been probably upgraded. These are old geezers. Yep, got a new panel, new interior. This one's been upgraded. Probably selling it. Let's take a peek in there and see what that's go for. $475,000. Bargain at twice the amount. They're really cool. This is they call a fenestron or little wind. Much safer tail rotor. People have not a tendency to walk into those. They do have a tendency to walk into tail rotors now and then. Some kind of hypnotic thing. Alright. Be a blast. Just got to watch out. The rotor's down so low, as you can see. Don't want to get your head whacked. Alright. Cool. And if you want to land off-road, like Alaska, out in the tundra, or on basically anything, this is the kind of landing gear you get. These big balloon tires. The aviation version of a 4x4. You can actually run on these things on the little streams in Alaska and kind of skim across water to little tiny sand spits, sandbars and stuff. So these things need almost no runway, which is really handy in Alaska because they have almost no runways. Yeah, it's that time before I get too far away. I'll grab something to eat. I'm a sucker for this. That's overhead. No telling what that's going to cost. 20 bucks. Whatever. Yum. Yeah, if that's going to make you hungry on what will. Look at that. Alright, the other perennial favorite is fresh squeezed lemonade. Now you've eaten and we got something to drink. Now we'll go ahead towards some airplanes and see what's interesting. Pretty good crowd going. Oh, now this is interesting. We have a parade of this thing. Not exactly sure what this is about, but very interesting. Like fun. Ooh, it's hot too. Oh, cool. I guess we're coming into the off-road section, so we got Cubs designed for off airports, of course. And then over here we got the amphibians airplane over there, another one over there. It's got a little turbine in its nose. Well, we have to go over and take a look at that. Kind of backtracking here now. We're heading back this way again. That's worth looking at. Kind of a little modern design-ish, pointy nose. Just a pointy nose with the turbines in there. Very interesting.
Presented by the islands of the Bahamas. Presented, of course, with the desire to get you to go there. It's so easy because it's not in and out of the way. Just get in a plane. It's a lot of people do on Sunday. Fly out.
Mini Mustang. Alright. Alright. Back the other way again. On some super short takeoff and landing, you got gyrocopters. Unpowered rotors. Stop on a dime. Come a long way too. It's a pretty nice finished out aircraft now. Neat. So, I think they used to be Cicada. Now this is called Dar. Dare, Dar, I'm not sure. Big Cessna Caravan knockoff. Transport for commuters, cargo. Nice scaffolding setup. This is a nice little guy here. I forget what these are, 4 or 5 million. See what it cruises at. Next ramp weight, payload, cruise speed 250 knots. 252. 300 knots. Max cruise 28,000 feet. Oh, that's 330 knots. 330 knots. So 1545, 30, 375 miles an hour, somewhere in there. Very nice. Maybe I'll get one just for fun. And we got Diamond aircraft. They're little twin engine jobs, these long wings. These things have diesel engines on them, which means they're on jet fuel, which to me seems a little sketchy, because hardly anybody is gonna come up to that thinking it's got jet fuel and they're gonna put avgas in it. And it's not as bad as putting jet in a piston airplane, but still seems weird to me. Using these as trainers nowadays. Nice setup they got. Just a little odd to me. I think they got a control stick too. That's cool. Man, Piper's still in business. Look at that. Very good. And they still got their Malibu. They're working on a turbine version of that, and there it is. That's nice. What do they call it? A halo? Max crew 274 knots. Not too shabby. Alright. Wow. Now we're coming into float plane row. Oh, Warbird country. They got a new sign. That's where we're heading. The most fun part. Big boy toys. You can tell, so that fun meter right there is maxed out. Alright, let's get out of here before we get run over. Very nice. Love them turbines. Okay, I'm just out in the middle of the parking area. Another aerobatic guy up there. Just to get a little view of what's out here. See what they call the helicopter area. I'm going to head over that way too, I think. See lots the kids guarding the F-35. Bunch of youngsters. They said they fly at 7 tonight, so hopefully we'll stick around and see that. I'd like to see the F-35s fly. We have to hang out somewhere for a while. Take a nap or something. Alright, let's keep wandering and see where all these people are heading for over there. I think it's the helicopter area. So some years ago now they came up with a new category airplanes called light sport. You have to have less flight training for. They're restricted to size, weight, power, speed, fuel. Little cool toy airplanes. It's a cool little toy airplane you can land in the water. Amphibian. Nifty neato. Ah, geez, this guy's upside down. He's gonna try to cut a ribbon. I can't see over there, but that guy's nuts too. All right, keep walking. Talk about SUVs, man. You want to carry your kayak with you, your little boat. It's a motor boat there. Check that out. I do a little off-roading.
The engines in the Cessna 150s, they flew in from Texas. Young club members earned the right to fly their aircraft by investing their sweat equity in the maintenance and restoration of their aircraft.
I like to hear
For
that.
their efforts, the only cost is for fuel.
Hey, have you ever watched the movie 6 Days, 7 Nights, I think it is? Harrison Ford and Heish is a de Havilland Beaver. This one's on floats. Harrison Ford actually flew that airplane. He owns a Beaver.
Getting ready to take off.
It's a very cool airplane. So all the flying close-up stuff in that airplane is actually Harrison Ford. There's Mr. Beaver waving right there.
And world-renowned Patty Wagstaff taxiing out.
These are old beasts de Havilland.
We'll enjoy her talent.
Last forever.
Superb flying.
Oldie but goodie.
Working our way through the afternoon with a few surprises.
Infamous Piper Comanche. This is a Comanche 400. Horizontally opposed 8-cylinder, 400 horsepower. 740 cubic inches, I think. Boy, my memory's going. There's probably a 250 horsepower one back there. They even had a 180 horse version, but this is the king of the Comanches. 400. These became obsolete when the flood took out the factory in Pennsylvania. We'll just take a quick run here. It's an Aztec. An engine Piper Aztec. Another Comanche 250, common 250. It's an old beast there. Comanche C, that's a 260 horsepower Comanche, I believe, later model. Yeah, later model, early 70s. Cherokee, another Comanche, twin Comanche, P30. Strap a couple engines onto one of those things. Those are cool little airplanes. This is Comanche City, I guess. And one more Comanche. Got a few of them out here. Alright. Still working our way to Paradise City. Beechcraft T-Bone. Twin Bonanza. This kind of airplane owned by Eddie Graham of WABE, Worldwide Wrestling. We used to work on one of these, belonging to Eddie Graham, who told us the story that he and Andre the Giant and all those guys would fly around in these things. Andre would only fit in an airplane this big. And all those guys back in the 70s were like mortal enemies. We're all buddies and used to fly all the wrestling matches together. It's a what have we here? Is that a Predator drone? That's interesting. We can send those over to Ukraine. And they got people letting people just wander all over the thing. It's pretty amazing. I'm surprised by how close you can get to these things. I bet this is an old one. And having this thing pull up alongside you. What the future is coming to in combat. Drones versus robots. That's my prediction. Close to Paradise City. I'll have to walk into it.